Okay. So, how to get the key to Hell's Door? That's not going to be this thing. We've got observations. We've got documents and testimonies. Gerda's testimony. Well, she's been here for quite some time. Didn't say much about the foreigners at the asylum, but she mentioned a place where those other funny talkers finally shut up. She said it's behind Hell's Door, whatever it is. I believe that's part of what we need here. Medical evaluations. Letter to Mr. Schnitzer. Housing or pharmaceuticals. Is that crucifix the key? I don't know. I wonder if I'm missing something, though, here. I only need one piece of document or testimony. I guess the testimony would be Gerda's testimony. That's not how to get the key to Hell's Door. Doesn't really... Like, that doesn't really get me what I'm looking for here. Observations, though. Block path. Okay, so this is definitely one of the pieces we need to have here. For sure. Now, Black Edelweiss's secrets. Something macabre is going on. Affected foreigners were kept in cells. Traces leave no doubt we're here. Array would like to bear the striking resemblance to the ones found in London. Remember the photo in the dumbwaiter had oil on it? It did, but we thought it had cooking oil on it. Actually, but none of... Well, so, right, the old photograph. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible. You say Gerda's testimony? That's what I would say as well. Then it's just how to get the key. I guess it's her testimony, but that doesn't really help me. By the cooking grease stains, it is connected to the kitchen above. Let's have the grease. Don't know. I feel like that doesn't help. Watson? Well, Watson's... I mean, I suppose he could help. Yeah, he could get me the key. I guess that's true. I don't... Give it a shot, but... We can't... We don't actually have a way to get to him. That's the thing. Oh, and yet that's the thing that's actually correct here, of my options. Okay then. Yeah, we'll say the dumbwaiter, so that it can be brought back down. You know, it can be sent down to me. And then I don't know. I don't know, because this was in the dumbwaiter. Gerda's testimony wasn't it. There's not too many options here. I don't really know. I mean, let's just... Medical evaluations. I don't really know why any of these would be proper, and in fact, they might just not be. Missing something still. We already did the old photograph. So straight up just... We're just missing... We're missing something. Just went through it all. What would we be missing here? Welded shut. Okay, is that actually new information that can be applied to this thing? Nope, this is all the same stuff that was here just a moment ago. Okay. Nothing else there. Is there anything else? Okay, let's see here. Full investigation. Scratches on the floor. That is the one that's pinned. That was named Heidi. She got her doll back. Brave wooden crates are stored. Very striking resemblance to the ones found in London. This is our medical testimony, Gerda's testimony. Letter to Mr. Schnitzer. So there's got to be... Okay, there would have to be a way... Let me think here. If somehow we've determined that the way to get the key is through Watson and the working dumbwaiter, which makes sense, we would need to have an item, right? We'd need to have an... Or not an item. We need to have a document or a testimony that can be used for that. What? What? You access the vent in the room where the stairs are. Vent in the room where the stairs are all the way back. Has a talk on top. You have to talk with someone, I believe. I do? Where did you see that? How did you... Wait, how did you come to that conclusion? On the evidence. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. So that's what that means. Oh. Okay. Ah, okay. Didn't realize. So we go back and we talk to people.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
So that... Wait, investigation scene found. We just found something? Okay, just maintain... I see. So we need to find 2 buttons, thread, glue, and nails. I got it. And in the laundry room? Where'd that stuff be? Be in the workshop room? Yeah, fetch quest initiated. Yeah, I feel like there's a certain amount of things that take some understanding. Like that, the little talk symbol. Now we know. Or enclosed might have a thread. I'm gonna run all the way back here because reasons.
Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker.
I missed that the last time. Okay, well I guess it's not surprising. It's the other thing I missed. Nothing here. Do you have stuff, Napoleon?
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
Yeah, okay, he doesn't have anything. So maybe it is all back there. Nothing in here. It said investigate. Can we see it over here? So investigation in block B. But it still shows investigation over here, too. Is that important, or is that already done? I don't know. Okay, yeah, we'll go back to the laundry room. But... Nothing here. Not done. When done, it becomes green. Okay. Didn't have too many other options back this way. And it wouldn't make sense that there would be thread over here. Oh, wait, maybe... Hang on a second. This up again. Do we have the right thing? We do have the right thing pinned. Oh, wait. I don't have the right thing pinned. I thought that I did. I saw a little pin up here. That's my problem. Pin evidence. There we go. Now we can find this. Because it needs to be pinned. Then I have to look around. I think that's what the symbols mean. Ah, that's what the symbols mean. Okay, there we go. Long thread. Loose buttons. Investigation scene complete. That was it? I gathered some buttons. I have enough thread. But don't I need to have glue? And if we take... Okay, so... Yes. So, logically, like, I had it logically that the thread and buttons would be in the laundry room and that the glue and the whatever thing, glue and nails, would be over here. I just didn't have the thing pinned at the time. There we go. No. Get out of here. Just look at it. Construction adhesive. Damn it. Won't let me grab this stuff because I'm... Good. Slightly rusted nails. Grab them. There it is. Okay. Everything is ready. Yes. Again, I don't know if I had played one of these games before, maybe I would know how this stuff worked a little bit better. Or it's possible if I'd gone from the, like here, the how to play. You know? Possibly. Evidence items may have additional icons above it. It's a hint as to what you can do with it. So, yeah. Use concentration, pin this evidence, talk to the case participant. If only I had read through this stuff. That's okay. It's all fine. Getting there.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Oh.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
What should Heidi talk about? Well, I would like for you to talk about... the dumbwaiter? Is she gonna kill me if this is wrong? I mean, this is what I want to find out about, is that dumbwaiter. But, how about this?
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Okay, did Gerda mention the door before? Yeah, she did. She knew about it. She mentioned where those other funny talkers finally shut up. She said it's behind Hell's Door.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Why does Heidi keep everything a secret? Huh. I don't know. I am not sure. We have to choose evidence. I was like joking about talking Heidi. The talking Heidi satanic ventriloquists are kind of creepy. Blue one, read it. Yeah, oh, there it is. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. Yes, okay, you're right. That is exactly what it is. Yes.
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when you people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not so bad here. Alright, what do we have? So how to get the key to Hell's Door. Well, now we have that last piece of information. And it is... Where is it? Testimony about the door, right? Yes, it has a key in her office. How does she do the Satan voice? Years of practice, I'm guessing. How does anybody do different voices? I think they have to practice that sort of stuff. So that's my guess. What else are you going to do if you're sitting in a prison cell in, the... What was it called? The Schwarzes Edelweiss? Edelweiss? You probably just practice voices. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down to the storage room. Yeah, he could, but how do we get... Okay, so now how do we get to Watson for help? Well... That's a good question. Sure thing, see you later, the power of Christ compels you and all that. Why are you investigating Gary Gygax? This is a female. Not the same. Oh, so obviously he's in the room next door. And then the dumbwaiter to deliver it down. Perhaps you could acquire the key. Yeah, so here and here. Screw you. Really? So it's not this and it's not that? They literally just not have what I need? So there are actual supernatural elements in this. Well, we've seen some strange things. So there might be. How do we? Unless there is something more around that we don't know about yet? Seems odd. But perhaps we don't have the information. Just tuning in, so I might have missed it, but could you try the dumbwaiter lift to get to Watson? I haven't gone over there yet. Is possible. But I don't know. I mean, I can't actually get in here. I have to figure it out first. Opponents are Faust. Faust, how are you doing? Working dumbwaiter. Yeah. Maybe Mr. Bonaparte? Maybe? Maybe that would distract. It's an odd thing, but I mean, I'll try it. Why? I don't understand the logic here of this. Block path upstairs. Patient hates the guard, so maybe it'll create enough noise to pull them down so that they're not blocking the door. Use a patient to create a diversion. Okay. Commissioner claims to me Napoleon Bonaparte could help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. I am doing well, thank you. Yes. So wait, we need to pin that then? We just need to talk to him. Napoleon. Oh, we can just straight up let him out. I got it. Let's see here. 2313. 231324. Okay, 231324. 231324. I am dressed as a doctor, yes. I guess that's a good point. Yep.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The Royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
Yes, that would be the day.
I am coming, Josephine.
That Napoleon would make an Englishman a general in his French army. That is highly illogical.
Watson, over here.
Holmes, what are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
All right.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
Thanks,
It's
Blue
quite
Wolf.
simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
Okay, that's, yep.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
What, Inspector? That's not the real Napoleon? You're saying, wait a minute, you're saying that Elba is not the island, like, is not actually the same thing as the Edelweiss? They both start with an E. I just assumed. Can't you just slaughter a whole London? I mean, then you will have punished every guilty person for sure. That seems a bit extreme. We don't need to go all scorched earth tactics.
Did a child make these?
Huh. No, it wasn't a child. There's just a gun. Don't point a gun at yourself.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
That was super dangerous. Elbow, not Elba. Smackledorf moldy. That's a new one. No, what I was trying to point out...
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
What I was pointing out, Inspector, my dear Inspector, is that the man believes himself to be Napoleon. But if you're truly Napoleon, you think that he would promote an Englishman to general? I think not. Therefore, he has proven to himself that he must not be Napoleon. The man is now cured. As far as I'm concerned, we can send him on his way.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
Iron Man. I am a doctor.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You
Yeah.
remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his house.
What?
Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
I was just admiring your office.
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
What?
Yes, Professor.
No,
Our
not her.
preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Take one of the shadowy people in the cells that we didn't actually talk to, whose names we don't know. If you can't fix a human's nature, you have to force him into becoming a super soldier. Yes, exactly, Das. Exactly. Maybe the ghost will mind break KG next weekend? I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
You're blocking the door, sir. Need to be in here. Okay, what do we have for stuff to do? How to lure Gygax out of her office. Why does Gygax care about Wolf? Let's just walk around a little bit here, just in case. See what else there is. Kitchen. Can I talk to you? You will not talk to me. That's a mighty fine dumbwaiter you have over here.
Looks dusty but functional.
It is.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
Now you'll talk to me? You have anything to say to me?
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards
Hi, Fonkel.
rushed off to find him.
Yeah. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I don't know if you say Fonkel or not, or if it's just like Fawn. But hi, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Das die, how dare you speak German to me?
I'm struggling to remember something. It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
Okay, well, I hope you won't mind me sort of wandering around your room, knocking over your chairs. Oh, beautiful alpine flower whose heart I do miss so. You call to me while I don't see. How could I let you go? Storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I misreason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? It squirms on the tip of the tongue. What can it be? What did I forget? You wrote that down? It's just funk. Okay, you're having a good day. This made your first YouTube channel? Okay. Congrats.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Alright. Who was it who escaped? Oh, was it supposed to be Sherlock who's escaped? Yeah, probably.
I don't want to guard block B tonight.
You don't want to guard block B tonight. What are you worried about? It seemed like it was a nice place full of nice people.
Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
They rolled her downstairs to get her here? I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but...
When people shout, all I want to do is find a dark corner and hide.
Okay.
I can't bear it.
Don't worry. I won't shout.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Okay. Personalities going on there.
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
I'm leaving. Alright, is there anything that we can actually pick up? We're just at the point where we need to do is pieces together. We just have to piece this together. So. Oh wait, what does this symbol mean? Wolf is an important patient to Professor Gygax. Let's see what that thing meant. Search a location. Okay. So, wolf. And you must acquire a key from me, Watson. Nazar is a round item about 2 inches in diameter with an image of an Edelweiss flower. The patient named Gerda has informed me that Gygax will keep it close, just investigating her office. Yes. Gygax does not intend to leave her office anytime soon. She's called Wolf is being a director, she's still treating patients, if only the important ones. A patient called Wolf. So where is Wolf? Was he the one? Was he the poet? Because that's just the kind of place this is, Joaquin. Are you the poet Wolf?
Maybe if I write another poem, I will remember.
Okay. I don't have to pin this. None of this stuff is useful to me right now. Have I missed a room, or have I just gone around in a circle and we've seen everything we needed to? That was the way in. That was, okay, that's the way down to the basement. We are currently here. This is where we were. That's the kitchen and her office. And I don't think I had access to this side, right? Is Gerda on the old photograph? No, so the old photograph was the old doctor's. So Gygax is in there, and so is Becker, and then a couple others. Get his poem? I didn't read it well enough to get his poem. Maybe so I need to go back and read it again, is what you're saying?
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
Okay. Wait. Can I look at that again? Oh, he's not in there. Okay, I wasn't sure if maybe Wolf was a member of the team or something.
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
That is a few records, that's true. October 1879, as more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient Wolf will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879, necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing, but not are still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. January. The patient's writing now mentions old names. Clear sign of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. A second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. February. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. Okay. Not the kind of institute that can heal your mind? Maybe, maybe not. Start wearing bondage and then let me know. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else in here that we can do. We can just straight up leave. I don't think it'll let me do that.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
I am, thank you very much. Yeah, it's very, very nice. This was our room, right? Can I read his poem? I can't read the poem again?
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
No, he remembers.
Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you?
He's not very patient,
and who's
is he?
this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Thing that is more overwhelming is that this kind of therapy really did happen. Yeah, there's been many things that have been done in the name of science, progress, over hundreds of years that are pretty barbaric. And you can bet that even some of the things that we do, like now, and, well, assuming we're all still alive in 100 years, we would look back on and say, I can't believe we used to do that. So it's all sort of a matter of the time and, yeah. But it's true. Chopping parts out of the brain doesn't seem like such a great idea now. One side, okay, so he's got palsy. 2 deep scars, yep, we read about that. The 2 separate, whatchamacallit, surgeries. Severe chemical burns, faded with age. Chemical burns. Skin pigmentation, possible abuse of medicine. Okay, an adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of the head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at the Black Edelweiss. Ill due to treatment itself, or it's not working. An adult male with 2... Yeah, okay, Mr. Wolf has some paralysis. Symptoms are most likely pre-existing, and his admission to the Black Edelweiss for treatment has so far failed to cure him. I mean, that could be. He obviously was brought in for a reason to begin with. Maybe? Treatment's not working? Let's try it.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. All right then. Guess we learned something. Some photo. Okay. This was to search something, right? The key. So, why does Gygax care about Wolf? What is this from Professor Becker? What did it say? Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. So Wolf is Becker, huh? I suffered serious chemical burns in my hand. Consequence of your inexcusable actions. Mm-hmm. That's probably it. Implements wireless control chips in people's brains. What are you going to do now? I'm on alert here. I shall not drag my hungover ass to actually just sitting right here, but running D&D instead. It will be a disaster. Good luck. Have fun. Hope it goes well. Okay. So that's why he'd be important, is because Wolf is actually Becker. Very important patient. That doesn't... Hang on a second. That doesn't seem like that would be the right thing to choose for this. I would say this makes more sense. That instead. Then... What do we have? So what was the patient's poetry? Recent photo? See, he's not in there, but maybe they shaved his head. Couldn't tell. Medical evaluations, not there. What would it be? Maybe this here? Yeah, probably this. Got it! Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of the Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Did it. Okay, how to lure her out of her office now. This one I don't know if maybe we have enough information now? Very important patient. What about documents and testimonies? How would this help us out? Put it. I don't know why that would help. Maybe that's supposed to be... Wait. Professor Becker's on the end. That would be him. I don't know, maybe that would be enough. I feel like she'd just be pissed and she'd try and remove our brain. Recent photo of staff doesn't have him in there, which makes sense. He wouldn't be there because he's not recent. This one I don't know. This I'm not sure about. Unless maybe the thing to do is, before I choose that, maybe we go and talk to somebody. Although it's not giving us that option for any of these, so probably not. Might just have to try and figure this out.
We rarely have visitors here.
Okay, so I can't get in there. Okay. I don't know why the old photograph would do it. Cage, there was something there? And the cage out in the middle? There is? Oh, right here.
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Okay, well that could potentially be important. I don't know if that shows up here or not.
I want them to fly.
Yeah?
Try to fly away. Escape, my little ones. Yes, fly. Oh,
I think that's
fly
gonna
far
happen.
away from here.
But it's true that if the patients went crazy, I mean, like, if they were shouting at all, she'd go off. She'd be excited. I don't know. Not important. Darn it, it could have been. That could have been important enough. Alright, so let's see here. It wouldn't be the dumbwaiter. It wouldn't be investigating Edelweiss. It wouldn't be that the patient hates the guards or the secrets. It's down to the very important patient or character portrait here. So far, it's failed. Perhaps that. She doesn't seem like the kind of lady to fuck around with. That's all. Patient's poetry. Ace testimony, no. Probably not. Gerda's testimony, I'd say no. Patient's report. About Wolf? I don't know. Maybe, though. Okay, so it is those two things. Wouldn't be that. Maybe her testimony itself. Either that or the medical. No, not. I don't know. Okay, so it's her own testimony. Use Becker to distract Gygax. Becker can still write. Perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter. Okay. Hey, Platt, what's up? I have this game in my library somewhere. How are you liking it? So far, it's cool. Sometimes the solving of the puzzles feels a little obtuse. Like, where other times it's pretty like, okay, I can follow the chain of reasoning here to come to the conclusion. But, like, in this particular instance, I don't know how I would have necessarily just come to this conclusion without messing up. I got some of it, but I feel like there were other things that could have happened to trigger the result that I wanted. But maybe it's just... maybe I need to be a little smarter. But otherwise, it's cool. It's fun.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
She's a poor director.
Dear Professor Gygax, I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful alpine flower fall under your influence. I see now that you never deserved to sit as the director of the Black Edelweiss.
He's not the future.
You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I am a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I am risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
I'm sure that felt good to get that off of his chest. Alright, so we have the letter. Wait, I do have the letter, right? Okay, good. I have the letter. Now we just need to go talk to Professor Becker. Not Becker, excuse me. We need to go talk to Gygax. You let me in, please?
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Like, hide behind the door or the wall. Beautiful. Let's get in there and find this key. Where? Go, go, go. That doesn't look so much like a key, does it? Is that a key? That's just a letter opener. Yeah, quick, Watson, quick. Look at the drawers. Okay. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. Gems have now been sold to Louisiana jewelers who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. Final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative of the E.W. Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA, January 9th, 1882. Something else? I shut up yellow again. Wait, there was again. Okay, there we go.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Ah, perfect. Okay, what else can we find? In these drawers? Great Scott. December 1879. It has been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last my work can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. March 1880. The first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. May. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. What else? There's got to be one other thing here. What is it? Oh, the letter opener itself. Yeah. Makes sense.
Close, but I don't think this is the key.
No.
This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Okay. Got it all. Now time to get out. Yeah, I'm sure she won't be suspicious at all about her, her doors being open.
Nothing special about this.
Yeah, there wouldn't be. We already found what we're looking for. Okay. Can't close them? Apparently not. So has Sherlock just been waiting down here the whole time? Just pacing impatiently? How does that work? So we're here. We found it. That must be where we came down from. Just imagining that's how you open doors in real life. You know, you don't put your hand out. You just walk into it.